Are Medicare costs fixed for everybody in the United States of America who is 65 or older or under the age of 65, disabled, and on Medicare? The short answer is, for most people it is, but if you are in an extremely high income bracket or an extremely low income bracket, the costs can vary. In this video, we're going to break down what that means. We're going to talk about what Medicare IRMA is and what it stands for and everything you need to know about it. Medicare IRMA is short for Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount, which essentially is a situation where if you are in a tax bracket that is higher than normal, you will be charged additional costs on your Medicare Part B as in boy premiums and your Medicare Part D as in dog premiums. It's essentially where if you're making too much money, they feel like you should pay a little bit more. Whether that's right or wrong is not for me to decide, but it is how they do it. In 2024, at the time of recording this video, the Medicare Part B standardized premium for everyone in the nation is $174.70 per month. This is set by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services each and every year. Now, the first level you get to income-wise that triggers an IRMA that charges more for your Medicare Part B is, at the time of recording this in 2024, these numbers change, is if you're single and file your taxes individually, right? You're not married or filing together with a spouse or anything like that. That number is if your income is over $103,000 per year and less than $129,000 per year. So that's your window, basically. From 103 to 129, they increase your Medicare Part B premium by $69.90 per month. Now, if you're married and file your taxes together with a spouse, that number goes up from $206,000 a year to $258,000 a year. These numbers change the more your income rises. So for example, if you're married and you make over $258,000 a year, let's say you make between $258,000 and $322,000 per year, then your Medicare Part B premium increases by $174.10 a month. This is in addition to the $174.70 a month, and it goes on and on and on, peaking at a maximum amount of $419.30 a month extra that you could pay if your income is high enough. Usually if you're married and filing jointly, that's over $750,000 a year, so you're in a very high tax bracket at that point. They do the exact same thing on your Medicare Part D as in dog costs. Now, in the Medicare world, you can get Medicare Part D coverage, which is essentially D for drugs, prescription coverage, through either a standalone prescription drug plan or included with a Medicare Advantage plan. Either or gives you credible prescription drug coverage, and the structure of it is very close and similar in terms of how that works. But any plan you pick up, whether it's a standalone prescription drug plan or a Medicare Advantage plan, whether it has a premium or not, but has drug coverage built in, will increase your costs. So instead of it going up by $69.90 a month on the first level, right, that $206 to $258 range, if you're married and filing jointly, your Medicare Part D coverage increases its premium every month. They tack this on to what you're paying by about $12.90 a month. And there's a whole trajectory and chart of this that is going to determine where you are depending on your actual income number. We're actually going to throw a link to this chart down in the description of this video so you can actually see for yourself and see where you actually fall in terms of your income, okay? Now, how do they base your income? This is a question we get all the time for your IRMA. Do they look at this year's income? Are they projecting it based off of next year's income? Do they look at last year's income? All of those are false. They actually look at what your income was, your taxable income, 2 years before the calendar year we're in right now. So at the time of recording this, we're in 2024. They will be looking at your household income, your taxable income, as of 2022, and this will automatically update each and every year that you're on Medicare. So in 2025, they will automatically look back at 2023, and in 2026, they'll be looking at 2024 and on, okay? Now, if you're in a very low tax bracket, and let's say you qualify for programs such as subsidized housing, you're qualifying for programs such as food stamps, et cetera, you're on the other spectrum of this situation. Sometimes you can qualify for your state's Medicaid program, or Medi-Cal if you're in California. And Medicaid is designed to essentially help out with medical costs and premiums for the people that are in a low income bracket. Now, this can actually pay your Medicare Part B premium for you in some cases. So the only reason you wouldn't be paying the standard Medicare Part B premium, which is $174.70 a month, is if you're in a high tax bracket and getting an IRMA, or if you're in a very low tax bracket and you qualify for Medicaid and they're paying it for you. Okay. Now, another question we get asked all the time about IRMA is, can I challenge it? Can I actually dispute this? Can I fight this? Can I possibly get out of this? In most cases, you can't get out of IRMA unless you have usually a life-changing event that would cause your income to go down more than it would be expected based off of your IRMA and your current history of earning, right? This could be marriage. This could be divorce. This could be the passing of a spouse. This could be loss of income. This could be employment settlement payments. This could be you and your spouse stop working, such as retirement. This could be a loss of pension. And the way you actually go about challenging these and disputing these is you would do this directly with Social Security. And if you feel like you fall into this criteria, it is definitely worth a try in order to see if they can reduce your IRMA back down to the regular Medicare Part B premium, or maybe even a lower bracket depending on your specific situation. I've always told our clients if they feel like there's a chance, the worst thing they can say is no if you actually go through the process and appeal your IRMA. What other questions do you have about the Medicare IRMA? Do you hate it? Most people do. Comment down below. We're happy to have some dialogue with you or answer any questions that we didn't get to in this video. My name is Christian Brindle. Again, I own and operate Christian Brindle Insurance Services, also known as Everything Senior Insurance. We're an agency that specializes in helping folks navigate the maze of their Medicare health plans. We work with a multitude and an abundance of different insurance companies. Our costs are zero to you. There's no obligation. Our job is really to be an expert and help you find the best plan based on your needs and preferences in the Medicare world. Give us a call. Our number is 801-255-5340. Again, 801-255-5340. Or you can find that number down in the description of this video. As mentioned, we'd love to have a talk with you, and feel free to give us a call. Also, if you enjoyed this video, do us a favor, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help so many more people like you who desperately need to hear this information find it easier. Subscribe. We put out weekly videos to help you out with your Medicare situations and explain things that are otherwise complicated and hard to really understand. We'll be back next time. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end, and happy Medicare, everybody.